Hi everyone, Jen Broyles here. So I am here to do your Education Friday. Super excited about this topic. Copaiba oil, as many of you know, is one of the new oils that we launched at convention. It's now available for you to purchase. And there's been a whole lot of talk about Copaiba oil and what it's good for and how to use it and all the different benefits. So I am going to break it down for you and go through some of the information on Copaiba, what makes it a special oil, why it's an oil you definitely want to be using, and how you can use it. So just to kind of start at the beginning, more on a high level of how Copaiba is going to work for you. A lot of this information I took from convention, I've gotten from the doTERRA website, so you can always go to doTERRA.com and find this information too. But the best way to really know about the oil is to experience it for yourself. But what's so great about Copaiba? So we hear a lot about, or you might hear a lot about, the endocannabinoid system and what that is. So it stands for the endogenous cannabinoid system. It's a system in our body, actually. It exists in all of us. It's one of the most important physiologic systems involved in human health. And recent research is really discovering more and more of, how it's important and how, what it impacts within our body. But it's one of the body systems that can be most positively influenced through the use of essential oils. And so endocannabinoids are receptors that are within our body. There's endocannabinoids within our body, and there's receptors for those cannabinoids within our body. And the endocannabinoids will communicate with our receptors to induce certain physiological responses that are found all throughout the body. So your brain, your vital organs, your immune cells, and even connective tissue contain endocannabinoid receptors. And so, these receptors are actually tasked with maintaining the stability of your body's internal processes while also dealing with fluctuations in your external environment. So we're talking immune response, inflammatory response, memory, even appetite are influenced by these receptors. And so they're a vital link between the brain and the rest of your body, really coordinating communication by different cell types. So the endocannabinoid system functions through CB receptors, and we speculate that there's probably several different types of cannabinoid receptors in the body, but we've currently identified two different subtypes, CB1 and CB2 receptors. CB1 receptors are expressed primarily on the nerve cells in your brain, and the CB2 receptors are expressed primarily on white blood cells within the immune system. And so research has shown that CB1 activation can influence memory processing, pain regulation, but it also induces psychoactive effects. Now, CB2 receptors support a healthy immune system, healthy nervous system, and have very soothing and relaxing properties on the body, very similar to CB1, but it acts primarily through its ability to regulate inflammation, which is so incredibly important. But perhaps the most interesting thing is that CB2 activation does not have the same psychoactive effects that CB1 does. And so there's three main cannabinoids that are derived from plants that can be used, to really promote health and well-being and act on these receptor sites in our body. And so the first one I'm just going to briefly cover is called cannabidiol. We know that as CBD. CBD oil has gained a lot of popularity recently, and it stands for cannabidiol. Okay, CBD for short. And cannabidiol, or CBD, is found in the cannabis plant and the hemp plant. And it has a direct effect on, or I'm sorry, it has a very indirect effect on your CB2 receptors. And CBD oil has benefited many, many people out there. And so I think it's a really great option for people for specific purposes. But just like with essential oils, you have to find a really good quality from a reputable company. We actually tested several CBD oils in the marketplace, and in all of them that were tested, there was either no CBD present or very little to not have a therapeutic response to it. So, CBD is present in the plant, but it doesn't always mean it's going to be present in the oil. So that's something to just be aware of. But again, many people use CBD oil and experience great benefits. So that's one option. Okay. The second cannabinoid that comes from plants is tetrahydrocannabinol. Okay. And that's THC. We know the term THC. It's found in the cannabis plant. And it interacts exclusively with your CB1 receptors, which means it's going to produce that psychoactive effect. So not what we're going for. That is not our aim. That's not our goal. And in many areas, this is illegal. Okay, so that's not an option. The third main cannabinoid derived from plants is called beta-carophylline, and that is BCP for short. And this is a powerful cannabinoid. Okay, I'm going to explain kind of what it's all about. First of all, it interacts directly with the CB2 receptors. Unlike CBD, which has an indirect effect, beta-carophylline acts directly with your CB2 receptors. And there's a breadth of research that suggests that certain compounds found in many essential oils can have a vast influence on these receptors. But the research is particularly strong with one specific sesquiterpene, which is beta-carophylline, BCP, okay? And it has the ability to bind directly to CB2 receptors. So this means that along with its cellular support and its skin supporting properties, due to the activation of these CB2 receptors, BCP may also support a healthy nervous system, nervous function, and immune function, and have also very similar soothing and relaxing properties on the body, similar to that's prompted by CB1 activation, but without those psychoactive side effects. So this is incredibly promising, incredibly exciting. So beta-carophylline, BCP, is actually found in a variety of essential oils such as black pepper, clove, melissa, rosemary, but the best source of BCP is found in Copaiba, okay? Many tests have shown that Copaiba essential oil is composed of over 50% BCP. And, so not surprisingly, this is becoming a very popular topic of research. There's actually been over 70 peer-reviewed studies published in scientific journals over the last few years evaluating the benefits of Copaiba. Several of them are focusing on their CB2 binding properties and the associated health benefits. So very exciting to have Copaiba as part of our essential oil offering, right? So one thing that is really neat with our Copaiba oil is that it's a blend of 4 different species. And what this does is that increases its therapeutic potential. So you're going to get increased potency and diversity of potency with this oil. So what are some of the benefits of Copaiba? How can you use it? What is it good for? Okay, so Copaiba oil offers liver and antioxidant support, cardiovascular health. It sustains a proper immune response. It's great for digestive support. It supports proper neurological function and proper respiratory function. So you can see there's a wide range of uses and benefits with Copaiba oil. Okay, so again, immune support, normal and controlled inflammatory response. Again, it's really regulating that inflammatory response, helping drive down inflammation in the body and support that, which is incredibly important. And then also a reduction of tissues and neurological excitation. That's kind of a long way of saying, just not overexciting your nerves, right? So just calming things down in the body. Okay. So 3 ways you can use Copaiba. You can use this all 3 ways: aromatically, topically, and internally. So for internal application, I actually just took a couple drops under my tongue right before this. I love taking this oil internally. You can use 2 drops in a capsule. It can be taken in the morning and evening throughout the day. You can blend it with frankincense for increased cellular support. Add a couple drops mixed with a citrus oil in your water. Take 1 to 2 drops directly under your tongue each morning. I love doing this. This is the way I've been using it most. But all of these ways are fantastic. You can also blend it with peppermint for digestive support at your mealtime. Okay, so those are a few ways to use it internally. Topical use, all right? So you can apply directly over the area of concern. Dilute it with a little fractionated coconut oil. That'll help it stay on the skin longer and penetrate deeper into the skin's layers. And just apply it to that area of concern. You can combine it with blue tansy, which is another one of our new oils, for very soothing relief to skin irritations, to minimize blemishes. And you can also blend it with your facial moisturizer. It's great for skin health. Okay. And then aromatic application. So it's putting it in a diffuser. Breathe in the aroma periodically throughout the day. It's very calming and soothing to your emotions and neurological activity. Combine it with citrus if you need something to uplift your mood and elevate the mood. And then you can also combine it with other oils like Siberian fir or floral oils to create that relaxation, those feelings of relaxation. But again, Copaiba oil is a great oil to add to your diffuser. Mix it with some different oils. Play around with it. Have a great time with it. But I'm loving Copaiba. I think it's a wonderful oil to add to your collection of oils and really implement it into a daily routine. So I hope you found this helpful and have a few ideas of how you can use and benefit from Copaiba oil. Definitely post your questions in the comment section and we'll be happy to address those. But I look forward to kind of hearing from you. Share your experiences with Copaiba. I'd love to hear what you've been using it for and how it's helped you. So, all right, y'all have a great weekend. We'll talk soon. Bye.